It's mid-afternoon, and Nigel and I are patrolling the streets of Melbourne.
Animal Rescue, Nigel speaking.
We've just received a call from a woman by the name of Kelly. Her dog has sniffed out a possum between a power pole and a very thick piece of metal.
Oh, OK, that sounds like a very interesting one. OK, not a problem.
Thanks.
Right, bye.
You seem to relish these calls. You get all excited. The old adrenaline must start to flow when you get one of those.
It does. It really does. It's there's no other job or anything else that I could think of that I could do in this world that will give me such an adrenaline rush. Every job that I deal with is different, but the best part of it is rescuing wildlife that have got themselves into a situation that we need to get them back out again.
The brush-tailed possum is a nocturnal marsupial and extremely common in the major cities of Australia. Nigel gets several rescues a week involving these guys, but he's never had one stuck down a support bracket on a telegraph pole.
I don't know what we're going to do, but we're going to do something to sort it out one way or another.
Can't even get it off, can you? I mean, things right through the post.
No, it's bolted on both sides all the way through. That's actually probably holding the post up.
Yeah.
And we've got a possum sitting down the bottom down there. Now that's only a very small gap. What is it?
Yeah, tiny. I mean, that's
the gap's only 6 inches in length by 2.5 inches. This metal goes all the way down underground for a couple of feet.
Right.
So it's not as though we're going to be able to dig down and extract them out from underneath.
I mean, how about if we got a stick in either side from, like, one in there and one in there, and we just tried to get him a bit anxious?
Well,
would he come up again?
Well, he's upside down from what I see. So his head's down, his backside's up, and he's not going to be able to turn around to be able to get him to climb up on his own accord. So he's really got himself into an absolute pickle here. And it's one I've never had to do before in the past.
I mean, to cut through that would be a mammoth task, wouldn't it? That would be nearly impossible. And you'd probably get...
I've got the saw on board to do it.
Right.
But if we cut that in half, the pole could fall over.
It seemed we were running out of options when I spotted something that Nigel thought could be useful.
I've got the tail here. That's the sad thing, look.
Ah, OK. Well, that's what I want, but I want that around the end of my pole. And my pole's got to be down the hole at the time.
How about if we got a bit of rope or something, put that down, got that out here, then literally put a bit of gaffer tape on the end of the tail? You know, I know it's a bit drastic, but you know.
You got to do what you got to do. Well, gaffer tape, bit of string around the tail.
Yeah, gaffer tape with a string.
And then I can put the catch pole down the string.
Yeah.
Then we may be able to lift them up.
It's a tricky one, isn't it?
I've been rescuing thousands and thousands of possums in all sorts of inaccessible areas, but this one takes the cake. But as I say, I'm not going to leave until we get this possum out.
There's no such thing as a conventional rescue, and this one was definitely going to take some creativity and a liberal application of duct tape.
I'm going to do it tight, Nigel.
Yeah, I think you're going to have to.
Delegation being my strong suit, I call upon one of the residents to lend us a hand, as clearly we could use all the help we could get.
Kelly, can we borrow you for a second? Yeah. Can you just sort of... This is just... As he starts to come up, you want to try to help him up on there. So you can see his foot there. Yeah. But try not to hurt him too much.
Start off, just give him a bit of a tug. If he gives you any, keep taking it. He's coming. He's come up about 3-4 inches now. I know, mate. I know. Can you pull there, Simon, a bit?
I'm pulling. I've got as much tension as I really dare on it at the moment.
Yep.
If it comes, I just take it. I'll gain another inch then, probably.
If I can grab it, if I can get my arm down to get his tail, then we'll have him. Oh, did that do a difference?
I've got an inch. I got 2 inches.
That was that leg freeing up. We've got another couple of inches then.
Yeah.
We're winning. Oh!
I've still got him. Have you still got hold of him?
He's past me, I think.
Above you?
Yeah, I can't get the pole in.
Guess what? My arm's stuck, but I've got him.
You got him?
No, we're coming.
Do you want anything else? Give me that to me.
OK, he's coming up.
Where is it?
He's coming up. He's coming. Don't eat it. Here we go.
Yes.
Well done, that man.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Oh, you're
Oh, matey. Oh. Look at that. Poor little devil.
Oh, mate.
You poor little fella.
Look at that.
Baby.
Yeah, it's a sub-adult. There we go. Oh, matey. It's a little boy. We'll just put him onto the ground in the shade.
Do you want to cut that tape off his tail?
Yep. He's going to be absolutely stressed out at the moment. What a rescue, that's... Well, the rope that we had down, or the cord we had down, pulled out from this, but luckily I was able to get my arm all the way down. That's why I keep myself nice and skinny, so I can get into all these sort of areas. I'm glad you weren't a fully grown adult. I reckon he probably went down last night. So he's been down there for at least 12, 15 hours now.
Oh, he's so stressed out. He's been there all night.
There we go. How's the tail? We haven't broken it at all?
No, it's not.
No,
Look, it's still
beautiful.
bending.
It's still bending. Oh, how good's that?
That's not bad, mate. That's not
Excellent.
bad at all.
That's a great job. We make a good team.
We do.
This is what, as I said, we call a brush-tailed possum because of the big black bushy tail they have. It's like an extra limb. They've got 5 legs. Those claws, you get them onto your skin, a hot knife through butter. They'll rip you to pieces, and I've seen some horrific injuries. Every day of the week, we pull one of these guys out of somewhere. Right. These guys have adapted to suburbia extremely well. In their natural environment, you'll find them in hollow trees. But us humans cut them all down. We're taking away their habitat. We need to learn to appreciate having our wildlife around.
With a bit of luck, fingers crossed, he might be back
We
here.
can bring him back to here, and we'll let him go at night time up here.
Because possums live in family groups and are territorial, the law states they must be released within 50 metres of where they were found. Later that evening, once the possum had fed and recovered from its ordeal, Nigel and I said farewell to our reluctant rescuee.
There you go, matey. You are one of the very lucky possums. Off you go.
It was time for me to go too. The following morning I said my goodbyes to Nigel, neither of us knowing that we would be teaming up again before my trip was over.